Survivor 50 has begun filming, and there are rumors flooding the internet that Survivor legend Stephenie LaGrossa is targeting her longtime friend, Cirie Fields. But are said rumors true? Let's do a little digging in. So Wednesday, May 28th, CBS, Jeff Probst, they announced the cast of the new Survivor season. Within the next 24 hours, two-time Survivor contestant Eliza Orleans, she was on Survivor Micronesia and Survivor Vanuatu, she posts this Instagram story. Literally shared a room in the barracks with @Cirie Fields in Afghanistan. This is my family we're talking about here. She better win this. To the people who have already been plotting her demise, who won't read this because they're already en route to Fiji, she already knows you're coming and she's so much smarter than you are. I hope you rot. All right, so a little dramatic. You want someone to rot because they're playing a game. That's interesting. I'm really interested. I want to know the backstory of Eliza and Cirie in Afghanistan. That's the most interesting thing to me about this. Why were they in Afghanistan? What were they doing? That's super cool. So then a Twitter user took a screenshot of this, threw it up on Twitter, and said, Charlie really made a pregame alliance specifically to target Cirie only for her to find out. Oh, I can't wait for him to be ended. Eliza clarifies, LOL, that's not who I was talking about. Not long after that, we get a tweet from this account, Reality TV News and Updates. She's not talking about Charlie. She's talking about, let's say, a snake in the grass. Now, for those that don't know, there was a show that aired on USA Network called Snake in the Grass that Cirie and Stephenie actually competed on with each other. They've done 3 shows together in total. This will be their 4th time appearing on a season of reality TV together. They were on Snake in the Grass, Traitors, and Survivor Heroes vs. Villains. They were on the same tribe. Now, this account would later tweet, all I said is that Eliza was talking about Stephenie and not Charlie in her story about someone coming after Cirie, which Eliza has made clear of in her post since. I obviously don't talk to Stephenie, so I can't say what she was thinking going into the season. So then, what else did Eliza post after this? Well, on Friday, she posted a link to her Patreon, which costs $10 a month. And for $10 a month, you can get her exposés that she does on Survivor contestants for their political views, apparently. And then she also has a podcast on there that she does, or she tapes some audio recordings that you can listen to. And on Friday, she posted, before you cheer someone on reality TV, it's worth asking, who are they when the cameras are off? I put together a full expose on Stephenie LaGrossa Kendrick's political footprint. Likes, comments, follows, deleted content, and more. Read it all here. So you can pay Eliza $10 a month to get this expose. She's also done exposés on Survivor winner Sarah Lacina and Survivor Cook Islands contestant Christina Coria. That weekend, she would also reply to a tweet that says, who will win this battle, with pictures of Cirie and Stephenie side by side. Eliza tweeted back, Cirie forever in all caps. And then on Saturday, Eliza posted a link to her Patreon where she did a lengthy conversation with Survivor Palau contestant Kobe Archa. And she said, I sat down with Kobe Archa to break down the rivalry between Cirie Fields and Stephenie LaGrossa Kendrick. We're talking all the drama. You don't want to miss this one. Watch now and let me know. Team Cirie or Team Stephenie? Now, it's worth noting that the term rivalry here is an interesting choice of words. At no point have Stephenie and Cirie had some kind of rivalry. They didn't end up working together on Survivor Heroes vs. Villains, but they have gone on to become very good friends over the last 15 years. They got very close when they were at Ponderosa with each other after they got eliminated from Survivor Heroes vs. Villains pre-jury. They competed on Snake in the Grass, and on the Traitors, they worked very closely together. It's worth noting that Cirie did have Stephenie murdered. So naturally, the fans saw this, and a lot of people took it for what it was worth. But again, is this what is actually true? So then, later that day, on an Instagram post about this conversation between Kobe and Eliza, multiple members of the Traitors Season 1 cast, who know both Stephenie and Cirie very well and have talked to them regularly and recently, refuted these claims that Stephenie was spearheading some kind of movement to go after Cirie. Big Brother winner Rachel Riley, who also was on Snake in the Grass with Stephenie and Cirie, she commented, "I talk to Steph on the regular. She's one of my best friends and has never mentioned anything like this about Cirie. In fact, she wants to work with Cirie and totally respects and loves her, so I don't know where any of this is coming from. She never says anything but positive things about Cirie, and they have a good relationship." Traitor Season 1 cast members Michael Davidson and Amanda Stoner also weighed in on that. You can go ahead and pause that if you want to read what they had to say. So, do you believe that Stephenie was pre-gaming hard and aggressively targeting Cirie and is trying to get her out at the start of Survivor 50? Or do you think that there's nothing to this rumor and this was entirely fabricated? Go ahead and comment. Would love to hear your thoughts.